And I had one old logger, old Bob. He saw me on the road the next day. I was pretty shook up. And he stopped. We chatted often. And he says, so I hear you had some visitors last night. And I looked it up because he was up in his log truck. I said, yeah. He says, you don't have to worry. That won't happen again. He's kind of like watching out for me.
So how did he find out that you had visitors?
The Logger Network, the CB radios. I don't know. I didn't tell anybody. But
Oh, wow.
he knew right away.
Yeah, it's humans that you have to be scared of.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no serial killer mountain lions, right? They just have a purpose in nature.
Yeah. They just kill because they kill because they eat.
Well, that's what their job is.
People are
Yeah,
weird.
people are
Your little
creepy.
sign about there being weird. I love that.
Yeah, especially men. Men in the woods are scary.
Creepy men that wanted more.
I
can
dodged
happen.
2 molestation attempts.
Really?
Yeah, 2.
What'd you dodge?
Well, I dodged one of them when I probably was like 7 or 8 years old. That was the scare. Well, they were both pretty scary, but that was the scarier one because I was at the library and I was by myself. You know, I was a latchkey kid. My parents just let me out of the house. You know, at the time was kind of normal. In retrospect, like thinking about it now, like I couldn't imagine letting my 7-year-old just
public
fucking
library.
wander around. Not just that, but walk to the public library, you know, in San Francisco. And this guy, and so I was reading these books they had a section of like, you know, monster books.
Yeah.
And this guy came up to me and he goes, do you like monster books? I go, yeah. And he goes, oh, I have some monster books in my car. You want to see them? I'm
No.
like, okay. Like, I didn't know any better. I was fucking 8 years old or whatever it was. And as I'm leaving with this guy, the librarian starts screaming, Joseph, you get away from that man. You know, like, that man just got out of jail. And she yells at him to get out of there, and the guy runs away, and I just started crying. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So I dodged that bullet. And then another time when I was 13. When I was 13, we were hanging around this lake in Jamaica Plain. It was Jamaica Pond was this place we would go and fish. And there was another pond that was like this neighboring pond that was like slightly smaller. And this guy was always like running around the lake. He was jogging. And me and my friend Josh would be hanging out. This guy would come over and talk to us. You know, he seemed like a super normal guy. He used to be a teacher, and he had retired, and, you know, he probably was like in his 60s.